I'm a dad and a spouse of a faculty member at the school, and you know, talking about the talking about the example that Miss Alivar sets with a connection and understanding of the families and the kids, and having like just having a little bit of a peek into like I the as kids are moving from year to year and seeing the level of detailed conversation that the entire faculty at the grade that's taking in the kid is having with the faculty of the grade that the child is leaving around what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, what are the specifics of where they are in their development cycle, how do we help foster them and give them the ability, like seeing the effort and focus that these faculty members, like I jokingly say, like, there's, let's say there's a lot of banker dads, there's a lot of guys in finance in Marymount, and I know all those guys in finance worked a lot of hours early in their careers. I have never seen a crew that works as hard as the teachers at Marymount. Like the hours that they put in, the phone calls and conference calls on the weekends talking about a specific issue, the work that they put in trying to rethink the way everything works with COVID this summer. Like all these teachers that usually have the summer off were working all summer to try and figure out how to make it good when kids come back to school. And it just, that care for all of these kids as individuals, like you see it in your daughters every day. You see it in the way they feel about themselves when they come home. And, a lot of the dads touched on that. And, that example that Miss Alivar sets from the top down really does permeate the culture of everyone who works there.
I have a daughter who's currently a freshman. Been attending Marymount from kindergarten, so she's in her 10th year. As most of the dad has echoed, one of the things we can remember, visiting schools back kindergarten days, and Marymount wasn't on our list, and someone forced us through a school fair, take a look at Marymount, and once we walked in, meet Miss Alvar, the community just tells you this is where you want your daughter to be. Hearing the other girls speak, I wish you guys could experience that, but that was something impressed us quite a bit. The confidence that the school drive within the girls. Going in, we were a little scared about our daughter. She was pretty shy and not the type of girl who talks a lot. And now in a freshman in the high school, she does presentation, talks quite a bit and open up. And I think that's a tribute to the school and the community. They make sure, as I think Patrick said, they in the different plays and the different performance, the teachers there know exactly your daughter, and they are going
Yeah.
to do exactly what it takes to bring her out, to have her grow in the environment, and that's what impressed us quite a bit. As Ken said, all the schools in New York are great, but we were blown away. Definitely with the community. It's such a warm community, and I remember night from 8 to 9 is a big transition year, and my daughter was like, I'm not even applying, I'm not looking. This is where I want to be, and I think that's a testament to the school. Our friends there, a lot of our friends there, didn't even want to look outside. This is where I'm going to high school, and this is what I want to do. So it's a really good community, and that's what impressed me for the 10 years, the 10th year that we're there, and the way it changed my daughter. The educational is great. All the school academically is good, but the community and the friendship and the bonds that she have shared and grow with at the school is just immaculate. And I'm just listening to all the dads have the same feeling. The community is just one that we can't stop talking about.
There is a sense that they're taken care of. Do you know what I mean? Like you
Yes.
don't have to worry. Like even when I'm not sure who brought up the, like it's not like they can walk in without making eye contact with someone, and the teacher student relationship is such that you know, you're not going to fall through the cracks. That again, there's probably many great schools in New York that have similar attributes, but I do think there's a lot of value um, in the fact that, you know, Miss Alvar, the relationship that she has established within the community is, if someone's upset, they, you know, they're, you know, they're not going to be ignored, or it's not going to be overlooked.
Immediately when we visited Marymount and talked to other people there, it really is that sense of community and the leadership that comes on top that permeates the whole place. I can't tell you, it's like so many times at this school, it's like when I watched ET as a kid, I am choking back tears, whether it's the Christmas pageant or the student of the week thing, when your kid in first grade presents to the class and does like a narrative of you know, of her year in review, and you're watching these little girls present in a way at their age. It's so precocious and amazing, the development. And one thing I'll just touch on is the attention, the individual attention from the teachers, I think is phenomenal. I never miss the parent teacher reviews, because I'm always amazed at how detailed and how well they know my daughter. It's like when I read that report, I walk away and I'm like stunned at how specific it is, with like just like about who she is and what she's good at and what she's working at. Like the insight into her has been cool. And I'll just throw one last thing out. The whole COVID thing has just impressed me more with the school, because having her the times when she was at home, and thankfully it's been mostly in school, but just you know, I peek in and, you know, watch occasionally, whether it's the prep for the pageant or whatever. But it really, the way the school just was adapted so quickly to this and was so committed to this education process, I am stunned at how well this past year has gone. And it has been a super challenging year. And what they've achieved, I think, is phenomenal.